Hello everyone! Today we're going to talk about empirical formulas from percent composition. First of all, we have to know that empirical formulas do tell us the relative ratios of different atoms in one compound, and these ratios are true or hold true on the molar level as well. Now, how do we determine empirical formulas experimentally? This happens in a procedure called elemental analysis, where we have an unknown compound that can be analyzed in the lab, and we determine the percentages of each element that this compound contains. And then we can transform these percentages into mole ratios of the elements, and that's how we get the subscripts for each element and then the empirical formula. But what steps do we have to follow to determine the empirical formula? The first one is step 1, where we have to assume a 100-gram sample of the compound so that the given percentages can be directly converted into grams. Then in step 2, we use each element's molar mass to convert the grams of each element to moles. And in step 3, we divide the moles of each element by whichever of the moles from step 2 is the smallest. In step 4, if we have all the moles being whole numbers or really close to whole numbers, so something 0.998 or something close to that, then the empirical formula can be written with the moles as the subscript of each element. But sometimes this does not happen, so we have to follow step 5 as well, where we can have one or more of the moles calculated in step 3 not being whole numbers, so we have to multiply each of the moles by the smallest whole number. This way, we can convert this into a whole number and then write the empirical formula using the subscripts. These were all the steps that we have to follow. Go on with the next video to learn how we can apply this into real situations.